Hi Pisces, welcome to AnkhTi&Tarot. This is your first official reading. This will be a mid-month reading. We're going to do it for June the 15th to the end of the month. I am coming, usually Pisces, I would have gone ahead and did like a weekly reading, but I have been so goddamn busy out my behind. But now I have pretty much my schedule set. Like I have school, but I have I'm gonna lie, I recently left my job, which is, fine with me. I'm good. But yeah, so I have a lot more time and energy to be able to post content. And so I just want you to know that, I will have more than just the mid-month readings. I'll be doing weeklies. I'll do my best to do weeklies um, going forward. But for now, this will be your mid-month reading for June the 15th to the 30th. If I'm correct, June has 30 days. If I'm not correct, then y'all know when the end of the month is, okay? So, without further ado, Pisces, you should know that the energies in a tarot reading are interchangeable. It's important for you to correlate them as they resonate, If this reading does not resonate with you, if it don't apply, let it fly. Please don't be hitting me up talking about certain things that are wrong in the reading. Like I said, if it does not resonate, if it don't apply, let it fly. It's a timeless reading, so you can come back to it and reference it. I did say June 15th through the 30th, through the end of the month, but I like to consider my readings timeless. So whenever you watch it, it's for you, baby. All right, so Spirit, show me what I need to see for the star sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For June 15th to 30th, show me what I need to see for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. I don't know if it's my nails or if it's y'all ain't got my cards shuffling sloppy like this, but we're going to see. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, I've already blessed my cards and my reading. Also, bless you, Pisces. I pray for your abundance, that whatever cycles you are in, that you are caught up in, that you may not feel like you can get out of. If some of you are feeling that way, please know that you can get out of any level of bullshit. There is nothing that Great Spirit or your guides will put on you that is too heavy to bear. So please, please, please. First of all, sorry if y'all hear the shit in the background. I said in my other video, it is a hot boy summer. So all the hot boys are out here on their motorcycles just doing the most. I'm in Atlanta, and I'm in the city. So if you hear a lot of noise and children and things like that, please do not be disturbed. Forgive me. So show me, Spirit, what do I need to see for the star sign of Pisces? Show me what I need to see for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me what I need to see for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me what I need to see for the star sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. June 15th, 2020. Pisces, I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Ooh, one of them fell out. Okay. Emperor. Fire energy. You water, but you got some fire coming out. Got some fire. Pisces. I'm gonna need 2 more cards. Spirit. Another card for Pisces. The current situation. Alright. I'm gonna just pull your 2 cards, Pisces. You got Temperance. And then you got the Chariot in reverse. Wow. So, first of all, Pisces, you're starting off with 3 major arcana, which means you have gone through at least 3 major, or will be going through 3 major life transitions within the next, between now and the end of the month. If you have already not started these life transitions, know that these fuckers are on the way. So, By the way, this video is 18 and up. So if you a jit, get y'all know what I do. I whoop children. Stay out of grown folks conversations. Y'all know what y'all mama used to tell you. Y'all know what y'all mama tell you now. Not 18 and older. Get the fuck on, jit. Where the moon card. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Tell me what's going on with my Pisces, please. What's this Emperor? Pisces, you got a whole lot of major arcana coming out. I really want to know what the hell going on. The moon card fell out. The hangman fell out. The lovers is on. The lovers is on the bottom of the deck. I want to know what all these damn major arcana are here for, Pisces. Give me a card for this Emperor. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to put these back and see what's going on with the Emperor. Tell me, Spirit, what is for Pisces overall energy? What is this Emperor card? So the Emperor is telling me, first of all, that you are coming into a place where you are not taking no shit. If y'all can see this Emperor's face, she like, I'm not finna deal with nobody else's bullshit. This is Aries energy, the Emperor is. Also, shout out to the Ankh. Y'all see it. Y'all see the Ankh. Shout out to the author for putting that in there. That's the circle of life. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Ankh represents, eternal life. Anyway, so with the Emperor, this pretty much is saying that Pisces is coming back into their queenship, or the Emperor or Empress energy. Pretty much you are coming into yourself. You're coming into manifesting the things that you want, that you desire. I am sensing that maybe I did see the Lover's card. I kept shuffling, but I did see the Lover's card. So it could be correlated to a love situation where you are that King of Cups. That's what it is. In regards to a man or a female love situation, we'll just consider this a love reading. What the hell? So Pisces love reading. Okay? So with the Emperor, like I said, this is you coming into a state of really commanding your own territory. I get the sense that Pisces is very much protecting their energy at this point. With this King of Cups here, the King of Cups fell out in reverse. So cups are always correlated to love, happiness, some sort of foundation, you know, in the emotions department. So that could very well be saying that you are letting go, that you are cutting ties with an Emperor or a King of Cups, or some man that you considered to be maybe a King of Cups and he just was not it. The King of Cups in the upright is usually a very diligent male or female. It can, you know, it can be male or female that possesses this energy. But the Magician is on the bottom of the deck in reverse, which lets me know mainly that this King of Cups was all talk, no action. This King of Cups probably did a lot of future faking. This King of Cups could have been a cheater, but yet very charming, and just someone who overall knew what to say in order to get what they wanted. And they played a lot of bullshit ass games. And then look, there she is. There she is. There she is. There she is. Yes, Pisces. You're coming about a new energy of yourself. The Empress represents giving birth, not only physically, but to new ideas. So this is you coming into a state of mind such that you, again, you're possessing the Emperor energy, but this is probably a feminine Pisces. So the masculine and the feminine are both here, okay? But there is a King of Cups in reverse ascending in the middle. So you're definitely in a state where there could be separation from you and your counterpart, whether it's female or male. There is separation. There is a level of difficulty, and both of you are probably very much in a state where, well, the masculine is being a man. You know how men are after breakups, just very stalemate, out of the picture, probably not wanting to talk much, things like that. And then you are the Empress, and you're walking into your territory where you're like, you know what, I'm confident in who I am. I know what the fuck I got going on. I know what I need to do, and I know what I want to give birth to. I have so many ideas that I need to, you know, get out into the universe that I can't focus on what it is that you weren't doing, you know? So Pisces, let's get into the current situation in love. You got the temperance card, which shows me further that you probably are in separation, but you're in a state of being patient for what is to come, for what it is that you really desire. Again, because this person, the King of Cups in reverse, this person was a liar. This person was a future faker. They pretended to be some sort of knight in shining armor, and they actually were not. And they made it very difficult. They made the situation very difficult for you. They may have caused you some physical pain too, Pisces. You may, if you're having physical pain in your back, I don't know why. I just picked up my selenite wand, but I got I had a pain, like a tiny little twinge of pain in my back. So if y'all are having either difficulty sleeping or you have like pain in your shoulders or something, try taking a spiritual bath, an Epsom salt bath. That'll be really good for you to just get all the extra energy off of your chest, you know, that unwanted, unneeded, undesired energy that surrounds you. Also, this temperance card could, well, is very much saying that it's time for self love. That is still time for self love. This temperance card shows sunflowers. Sunflowers, and one of them is actually facing the sun. When sunflowers are like, um, sunflowers always face the sun, I believe. But I think that has a particular, it's like metaphorical in a sense, saying that you are, although you may be in a state of maybe confusion, that you are looking to the sun, you are looking to um, the heavens from which your help comes from. That's what I'm hearing. You're going into a state of mind where you are consulting your guides, you are consulting, you know, your ancestors. You are finding the inner peace and the things that you need to work on the inside, Pisces, that have been very much holding you back. As a matter of fact, I think the Temperance card may be Piscean energy. Um, it may be Sagittarius as well, though. I think it may be Sagittarius. But however, there's still a lot of water here, Pisces. You have cups here. So there's still a lot of water energy. But this speaks mostly to pouring into yourself. Knowing that behind you, that the worst is behind you, and that you're walking on a completely new path. That you're putting your feet in the water. You know what I'm saying? That you're getting your feet wet. You're going forward with different opportunities that offer you insight elsewhere, to take your mind off of the distractions or things that used to distract you, which is very good. Five of Cups in reverse. So there is something that maybe you don't want to walk away from, or there's an idea currently, Pisces, that you want to put your energy into. I'm hearing that this particular idea could have been a business idea with a significant other, and combining business and pleasure didn't really work in the aspect that you thought it would. But it's not something that you can easily walk away from at this point, um, or that you really want to walk away from at this point. And so this Temperance card could be saying that, you know, you're trying to very much figure it out which direction to go as far as how to go about moving forward with this business venture, because maybe you two started off as you know, consulting each other for business ideas, and it turned into something romantic. And now the romantic aspect didn't work, but you guys are now in a state of where it's like, okay, we started this business, we put in so many good, grand, great ideas, but I don't fuck with you. So now we need to figure out another way. But you're still in a place of wanting to birth new ideas, Pisces. So let's see. What's this Five of Cups in reverse? What's this Five of Cups in reverse, Spirit? What's the Five of Cups in reverse? Five of Swords. A lot of fives. Not a lot of fives, but fives, okay? Which represents this transition. I did say in the beginning, this is a transition that you're coming back into commanding your own territory, setting boundaries, or you need to start, Pisces. There are some people that are not walking away from certain situations, that are trying to see the bright light, or see that maybe, you know, this could be divine timing for this relationship or this business partnership. This is a love reading, so I'm speaking in the aspect of relationships. Um, some of you could be feeling that way. I do have cups and swords here. So there was a conflict. There is conflict here based around love and happiness and the foundation of a home. Whether you were wanting to move in with this person, I think that's what it could have been. This could also speak, this Temperance card I'm hearing, she's in this by herself. She's in this photo by herself, but she has two cups. That gives me one-sided energy. Like you're just pouring back and forth. Like you're just doing all the work in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's not two people exchanging cups. It's one person holding the cup and just pouring back and forth. Like I'm giving to myself, then I gotta give to you. Then I gotta fill myself back up. Then I gotta give to you again. Then I gotta fill myself back. Somebody here was an energy vampire. Okay, whatever relationship this person was that you were with, Pisces. Either you or this individual was an energy vampire. The Five of Swords here is in reverse, showing that this person maybe in the past or had currently was in a state of just wanting things for themselves, operating in very selfish intentions, or just operating out of lust, or just not really wanting to build things in the way that they said they would. They wanted to tell you what you wanted to hear in order to get what it was that they wanted. And part of them probably feels like maybe it's not you that's feeling like you don't want to walk away. It could be that person. I'm getting narcissist vibes, narcissist energy. You were giving, like I said, you were giving to this individual a lot, pouring a lot into this relationship, on your metaphysical shit. I'm hearing some of you was real on your real Erica Badu Pisces shit, and this person really had you fucked up, okay? They was not being your Andre 3000. They were supposed to be on some other shit, and they just weren't. They made themselves seem like something they were not, okay? Tell me what's this Five of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing also, Pisces, that you probably let this individual know many times over and over and over what it is that you needed out of this relationship. And that person was not willing to really reciprocate much of that. Knight of Cups. See, that flipped over. That didn't fall out. But the Knight of Cups in reverse lets me know 100% that there was some person who made themselves appear to be like some sort of knight in shining armor. Like someone who was imaginative, someone who was ready to offer you love and a foundation and everything. And they just came back and was bullshitting. Wow. So the Knight of Cups flipped over, but I didn't put it out and put it in the spread. I put it back in the deck and just kept shuffling. Well, Knight of Cups popped out on the top. Okay, I pulled it from the top. So it was like, Knight of Cups, bitch, I'm here. Like, it was a Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody failed to be as imaginative. Somebody had ill intentions. And again, this relationship was one-sided. Okay, and then in the Knight of Cups in the upright, she don't look very enthusiastic about offering nobody her cup any motherfucking way. I don't get a good energy vibe from this in the upright. I feel like this person was very reluctant. They could have been Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. It could have been fire energy, because I do have the Emperor that came out here first. But you do have, overall, you have a lot of cups. So this could be your energy, Pisces, that has been possessing this, or the other individual that had Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Could have been an Aries. Could have been a Sagittarius. Something fiery or something water. They could have had a combination of both in their chart, honestly. But overall, like I said, this person was not imaginative. They did not offer you much. They made themselves appear like they could offer you a lot, and they really couldn't. I'm gonna get one more, and then I'm gonna move on what we doing going forward, Pisces. Let me know for this Knight of Cups in reverse. Yep. Lover's card. Now we know it's official love situation. 4 wands on the bottom. Pisces, you wanted to really build with this individual, create it into something that could be long-term lucrative, establish a sort of family environment, okay? But this person had ill intentions. This person wanted, look, whenever this Knight of Wands, it is in reverse, but whenever this Knight of Wands comes out in a spread, somebody was adamant about fucking, okay? I don't care what nobody say. The Knight of Wands is the playboy of the deck. This is the one that's passionate, that knows how to give a bitch the good D, and then be on his way. Okay? Knight of Wands are very fleeting in relationships. They don't really offer you much of anything other than passion, because it's very fiery, you know? But somewhere in this, Pisces, you wanted to see this relationship grow and blossom, and this person just did not have the right intentions. If you don't know, now you know. This person does not have ill intentions. So if you've been seeing things on one side, and the Lovers card is actually another 5, so you have 3 5s thus far. 5 5 5, representing your transition, representing that you're coming out of this energy anyway and giving birth to a new state of mind, new energies, new vibes, new entire everything. You're just revamping, you're reevaluating your entire life, what it is that you want. You're working on heightening your intuition at this point. And the Lovers card, I think, can mean you just coming into yourself, you know, being one with yourself. And say, you know what, I'm gonna be fruitful for me. That 5 5 5, I'm gonna be fruitful for me. I'm sorry, the Lovers card is 6, the Emperor is 5. Either way, you got 5 5 5 here. Okay, new state of transition. All right, so our final card, we got the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot obviously normally means in the upright that someone is moving forward. Someone has the urgency to start new plans. This lady in particular has a wand in her hand. All right, so that could just be you wanting to become more imaginative, creative in some sort of way. Being that this Chariot in the future position is in the reverse, it really concerns me. I really want to know whose energy this is, Pisces. I'm getting that maybe in some way, I don't know if this is like a child's father. In some way, maybe you're interconnected with this individual, and you tried and tried, like went back and forth with trying to work things out with this individual, and it's never really worked, but y'all are connected in some sort of way. Because I don't understand if this is a one-sided relationship. You got the 5 of Swords here in reverse, you know, showing that somebody, you know, it was a conflicting relationship, that maybe your family members didn't like this person, or their family members didn't like you. Whatever the case it was, there was a level of conflict, but I don't understand why someone wouldn't want to move forward. So either this is your person's energy that they're possessing, and like, I don't want them to move on, I gotta do what I gotta do, or this is your energy, Pisces, because your 6 of Cups is on the bottom. This is someone you've known for a long time, Pisces, and they do want to reconnect with you. They probably do want to reconnect with you. This Chariot I'm getting the vibes that this is not your energy, Pisces, that you probably did move on, and this individual did not want you to move on. They don't want you to create any sort of life without them, because they know you big shit. You know what I'm saying? They know you big shit. So if you move on, they know you're gonna move on to something that's a million times better than they were, and they don't really want to see you happy. So if it's like, if this person comes back and they like, oh, I love you, and they doing all of this stuff, that's the Hoover from the narcissist. There's no way that you could be in a one-sided relationship with an individual, break up for maybe a week or two or a month or what have you, and this person all of a sudden drops whatever narcissistic qualities they have. It usually doesn't happen that way, and I know this because of experience and because of research. Hell, therapists, psychologists will say that all the time. It's highly unlikely that a narcissist will stop being a narcissist, because they usually don't realize that that's what they are, or they won't admit that that's what they are. What's this? Another 5, guys. Another 5. 5 of Wands in reverse. This person was very conflicting, okay? Had a lot of conflicting energies. Shit, they might have had corona. Shit. These people in this car have on masks. I'm too silly. These people in this car have on masks. Coronavirus. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. This person probably was just, yeah, they were very deceitful, and they probably just wanted you because they knew you was on your shit, and they might have wanted you for money, for some level of stability that you had to offer. They just know you had a lot to offer, Pisces. Give me another card. What's the Chariot in reverse? Why the Chariot in reverse for Pisces spirit? Pisces, you could have moved away from what you normally know as well. That could have been what you what this is saying. You could have moved away from a place that you were comfortable before, thinking that this person was going to make it worth your while, and they really didn't. What's this Chariot in reverse? And now maybe you are feeling like you don't want to go back because of embarrassment, or you're trying to figure out a plan of action going forward so that you don't have to go back to where you were before. What's this Chariot? The Hermit. Yeah, it's something. Yeah. Okay. So you at this point, you or your person, you either don't want to make any sudden moves because you realize that being with this individual was probably a bad decision in the first place. You're probably in a place where you don't trust yourself very much. Nine of Cups in reverse. You don't want to overindulge. You don't want to make any rash or conflicting decisions that could just throw off the whole balance of everything you have going on now. Or just trying to get yourself back together. You're probably in a state of trying to get yourself back together because you've dealt with whatever you dealt with from this other individual, and now you're like, okay, I gotta pull myself up and shine light on, pretty much work on the shit that I really need to work on, and then get back to me. But you don't want to make any sudden moves. You're probably consulting a lot with your spirit guides, making sure that you are making the right decisions for yourself. Three of Cups in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, you're probably removing yourself from any sort of difficult third-party situations. This person could have been a cheater. On top of being very one-sided and selfish, they probably could have been a cheater as well. What's this Hermit? Overall, Pisces, going forward, if you are if you want to make big decisions as far as moving whatever, as far as relationships going forward, it's don't make decisions off of love at first sight. Should be avoided. Okay, you don't really know people in the beginning to know them or trust them. Yeah, this person caused you difficulties financially. You probably missed out on opportunities. Like I said, this could have been a business partnership first, and then turned into something romantic. And you and this individual, like, you may have shined light on something that this person did or said, or something that you didn't like them doing, and it could have just caused the whole fallout of this business slash romantic sort of relationship. Going forward, I think this is also saying don't make any rash decisions, that you should read the fine print. That's what this Hermit card is saying too. Shine like the Hermit card represents is being in a state of solitude for yourself. So that's probably where you are now. It's just not moving, being in a state of solitude because you don't want to make any rash decisions. You probably have missed out on money, had some difficulties in regards to that. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So someone or something, some opportunity was very slow moving. Like I said, this person might have been future faking, might have talked a good game about being able to put you on or what have you, and they was just full of shit. So going forward, it's important for you to read the fine print, to not get too caught up in how well you might know a person, or what you think this person should be like, or what you feel like their potential is. It's more important to just do you, Pisces, and go with your gut, listen to your intuition, because now you're probably in a state where you might be fucked up financially on account of this person. You might have made investments just based off this person's word because they talked a good game and they was really full of shit. So going forward, don't move so fast. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess in reverse on the bottom of the deck, and the Devil is right after that, showing me that this was a some sort of codependency, that it was one-sided, that someone used the other to create their own little vibe, pretty much. And going forward, like I said, read the fine print with people. You got to pick motherfuckers' brains. You can't just go off. Pisces now, and look, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Pisces are extremely, they're hopeless romantics. So y'all tend to try to be like, oh my God, I'm in love. Fuck that. Love at first sight should be avoided. Period. You work on yourself and you read the fine print for motherfuckers. You pick their brain. You don't just listen to what they have to say to you just because it sounds funny or cute, or they can make you laugh, or they take you out to eat. Whatever the fuck they was doing in the beginning was a crock of shit. Okay. Um, it could be time to just move on from that individual, move on from that situation, because again, it was one-sided. But going forward, Pisces, it's time to really look at the fine print. Begin using your intuition when it comes to people. If some of you are empaths, or some of you just completely ignore your intuition for the sake of love or for being with someone, and that's not really the way to go about it. It's time to go ahead and love yourself. Think about what it is, your goals and desires, and not really base your goals and desires based off what somebody else wants. You still do what you want to do, okay? Because that person probably had you all thrown off, I'm going to get into my oracle, and then we're going to be done, Pisces. I hope y'all enjoyed your reading. This was your love reading, your mid-month love reading, okay? Your mid-month check-in. Please like, share, and subscribe, Pisces. Tell your friends. Come like my page. I love you guys, and I appreciate you all so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Give me one last message, Spirit, for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me one more message for Pisces. All right. Pisces, look at your numbers, too. If you're seeing a lot of numbers, synchronicities and numbers, please be sure to pay attention to those. Okay? Your spirit guides are trying to talk to you. I'm hearing you've been ignoring messages like willy-nilly. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Your spirit guides are up there like, what the fuck is this child doing? She just ignoring. She, he, whoever. They're just ignoring. Okay. Ego. We got the ego, which says, see the higher perspective. There's also an eye right here. What did I tell y'all? Start using your intuition. Start picking people's brains. I'm telling you, my oracle decks be following me. I already know. They be like, it's like crazy. My ancestors be here. Let's see. Eagle. Oh, let me find it. Let me find it. Okay, well, where the hell Eagle at? Okay, there we go. So this is considered one of the warrior symbols, which means, it's time to light a fire. That water shit, that water love shit, that feeling deep shit that you got going on, Pisces, it's not really working right now. You gotta refocus. All right, so Eagle, what are we talking about, Spirit? Tell us the message. Look at things from a different angle. Fly higher and see new possibilities. Eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time. Hermit. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. Okay? So yeah, that your reading didn't necessarily tell me to go, didn't say that you guys should go into separation. But again, there have been difficulties, and ego pretty much explains everything. That it is time for you to pick people's brains, to see higher perspectives, see different perspectives other than what you just may see out of this individual. I think that's what this ego is saying too. Because from your reading, I got two different energies, but one of them was very one-sided. One of them, in the past had lied. One of them probably had walked away for a little while. One of them, was could have had other situations, third party situations, and now you're in a state of not wanting to move, or in hermit mode because you can't trust yourself. But it's all about making sure, Pisces, that you are going about everything with the intention to see others' perspectives, to see others' trueness, okay? Their true self. You have to see people for who they are. The higher perspective is also seeing people for who they are and not just feeding your own ego about who you want them to be. That's what this ego is saying too. It's time to get a bird's eye view on the situation and see everything that's going on. Stop lying to yourself. Be good to yourself. Love who you are and move forward with trusting who you are. We all make bad decisions. We've all been in difficult relationships. We've all been in one sided relationships. It's up to you at this point to make sure that you are going about things, establishing relationships and connections with people that are the right thing. Okay? So keep your vibrations high, Pisces. I love you, and I will see you next time. Peace.